What is up everybody, and welcome back to Rio 7 channel. This is the place where we break down the beautiful game's biggest stories with all the fire and all the flair you can handle. Now, I want you to picture this scene with me. The curtain has just dropped on an absolutely stellar 2025 MLS season, and out of nowhere, boom, a new wave of USMNT stars are shining brighter than ever before. But hold on folks, because there's a plot twist. The 2026 World Cup, hosted right here on home soil, is just 6 months away. And it is slamming the brakes on those big money European dream moves. Is this the ultimate transfer tease? Let's dive right in and break it all down. First things first. Context is king here. We've got this incredible crop of homegrown heroes who have absolutely bossed it in the MLS this past season. We're talking about guys like Columbus Crew's defensive rock, Max Arfsten, locking it down at the back. Orlando City's Alex Freeman, who has just exploded onto the scene. Over in New York, we have NYCFC's Matt Freese, guarding the net like an absolute fortress. And of course, RSL's creative genius, Diego Luna, pulling all the strings in that midfield. US men's national team boss Mauricio Pochettino has been on the hunt for talent everywhere, and believe me, these guys have answered the call loud and clear. Now, naturally, fans were expecting absolute fireworks in this winter transfer window. We all were, right? We were waiting for the big money bids from across the pond to start rolling in, but nah, it's been quiet. It seems the World Cup is whispering in everyone's ear. Not so fast. And it makes sense when you think about it. Right now, consistent playing time trumps a shiny new European passport. None of these players want to risk benching themselves out of a once-in-a-lifetime shot at World Cup glory. Especially not when it's happening in their own backyard. So, let's get into the drama of it all, starting with Matt Freese. He just signed a monster contract extension with NYCFC that keeps him in New York until 2030. He has planted his flag firmly in the Big Apple. Sources are saying he has zero itch to jump ship right now, and honestly, can you blame him? It's a super smart play. His biggest rivals for the US #1 jersey are all currently playing stateside. Why would he risk a move to a new league, a new system, and potentially a spot on the bench? It's just not worth it. Now, post-World Cup. Yeah, Europe might come calling again, but for now, he's locked in and focused. Let's shift gears over to Columbus and their defensive dynamo, Max Arfsten. This guy has been a wall for the crew. We know that Middlesbrough from the English Championship came sniffing around for him earlier, but Columbus held firm, demanding top dollar for their star defender. Now, we've seen the cruise ship stars before. They sold guys like Aiden Morris and Cucho Hernandez, so we know a deal isn't impossible. But with transfers, timing is absolutely everything. If Arfsten gets this move wrong, if he goes to a club where he's not an immediate starter, poof, his World Cup dreams could completely evaporate. It's a massive gamble. Diego Luna at Real Salt Lake finds himself in a very similar boat. This kid is a legitimate creative spark, one of the most exciting young attackers in the league. But let's be real, American attacking players face extra scrutiny when they go abroad. RSL's own club president, Kurt Schmidt, has even admitted that a move for Luna is highly unlikely unless it's the absolute perfect situation. They are not about to do anything that could mess with his chances of making Pochettino's final squad. RSL is building an empire around him in Utah. So why would they want to shatter that foundation right now? But then there's Alex Freeman. This is where the plot really thickens. Folks, this right-back's rise has been nothing short of rocket-fueled. I mean, did you see him score 2 goals against Uruguay? Chef's kiss. Absolutely brilliant. Now, Freeman has said he wants to stay in Orlando. He wants to keep grinding in a system he knows and trusts. You get happy vibes, you get consistent minutes, that's pure gold in the eyes of the national team coaching staff. Guess who's lurking? Villarreal in Spain reportedly had a bid rejected, but they are still hungry. They want their man. So, what's the potential solution here? A sale with a loan-back clause. This is the genius move. Freeman gets his long-term future secured with a big European club. Orlando cashes in on their prized asset, and most importantly, no one misses a beat pre-World Cup. He gets to stay in Orlando, keep playing, and stay in form. Freeman is holding all the aces right now. Talk about player power. From a tactical standpoint, this whole situation is a masterclass in caution. For these players, moving in the middle of this crucial World Cup build-up is a huge risk. You've got the potential for rust. If you don't play, you've got adaptation woes to a new country and a new style of play, or even worse, you could find yourself straight up riding the bench in a tougher, more competitive league. But if you stay put, you continue to rack up valuable reps. You stay sharp, and you're essentially auditioning live for Mauricio Pochettino every single weekend. Sure, Europe is the pinnacle. It's the dream for every player. But if you botch this winter window, you could very well be watching the World Cup from your couch. It's like dating, right? You don't ghost, you're a steady, reliable partner for a flashy, exciting fling right before the big proposal. It's just not a smart move. So, what does all of this mean moving forward? Well, For the USMNT, it's incredible. It's squad depth on steroids. These guys are solidifying the roster without any of the usual transfer drama or uncertainty. They are known quantities, in form, and ready to go. For MLS clubs like Orlando, they're in a tricky spot. They might need to squeeze out a deal now, like that sale and loan back, or they could risk losing their star for a lot less money later on. And for us, the fans, buckle up. This is going to be amazing. The 2026 World Cup isn't just another tournament. It's a homecoming epic. And these transfer delays, they're not killing the hype. If anything, they're building it up even more.